Hello students, welcome to Classroom Point. In this session, let us discuss one more problem of the Raoult's law. Concept is liquid in liquid type. The given question is at 298 kelvins of temperature, the vapor pressure of pure liquid N-butane is 1823 torr and vapor pressure of pure liquid N-pentane is 521 torr and form nearly ideal solution. After this, they had given three sub-questions. Sub-question A is find the total vapor pressure at 298 kelvins of a liquid solution containing 10% of N-butane and 90% N-pentane by weight. Second sub-question is find the mole fraction of N-butane in solution exerting a total vapor pressure of 760 torr. And the last one is what is the composition of vapors of two components, that means mole fraction in vapor state they are asking. So initially let's try to solve the sub question A, in which we need to find out the total vapor pressure. So total vapor pressure is to be calculated. Total vapor pressure of any solution is equals to the liquid in liquid type of the solutions is equals to the sum of the partial pressures of that solution. Partial pressures are also to be calculated. Why? Because here only pure vapor pressures are given. Partial pressure is always equals to the to pure vapor pressure into mole fraction. So that is the reason why initially we have to calculate the mole fraction of N-butane and N-pentane. Later we have to substitute these mole fractions along with the partial pure vapor pressures in this formula. Total vapor pressure equals sum of the partial pressures. Then we shall get the total pressure of the solution. So initially I shall write the given data. The data is pure liquid vapor pressure of N-butane is given as per the question 1823 torr. Pure liquid vapor pressure of N-pentane is 521 torr. So in the solution they said percentage of the butane and pentane, 10% of N-butane and 90% of N-pentane by weight they mentioned. By weight means automatically it is nothing but equals to the mass. So given 10% of N-butane by weight is equals to 10 grams and 90% of N-pentane by weight means it is almost equals to the 90 grams. Now our duty is to calculate the mole fraction. For that initially we need to calculate the number of moles of both N-butane and N-pentane. Let us see that calculation now. So moles of N-butane equals to number of moles means weight by molecular mass. Weight is given 10 grams. Molecular mass of N-butane is 58 grams. That I substituted over here. And moles of N-pentane means again weight of the pentane by molecular mass of the N-pentane. Weight is 90 grams. Molecular mass of N-pentane is 72 grams. Now let us try to take the mole fraction formula of this one. Let's try to calculate the mole fraction of N-butane now. So mole fraction of N-butane equals to number of moles of butane divided by number of moles of butane plus number of moles of pentane. So moles of butane and pentane are already there. Let us try to substitute these two forms in this formula. So we shall get finally mole fraction of N-butane as, so mole fraction of N-butane equals to number of moles of N-butane divided by number of moles of butane plus number of moles of the pentane. So these values, whatever the values are there, these two values I had substituted here. So by calculating all this, we shall get the mole fraction of butane as 0.122122. From Raoult's law, total vapor pressure of the solution equals to sum of the partial pressures. Partial pressure means P naught A XA plus P naught B XB. Why? Because PA, partial pressure of any component, is equals to product of the its pure vapor pressure with the mole fraction of that particular compound. So that we have substituted over here. Now P naught A value, or P naught A means this you take as the butane and this one as pentane. So this is the pentane. Now total pressure of the solution equals to P naught A, butane P naught A means 1823 into mole fraction of the butane is given here. So mole fraction of the butane is 0.122. So these are to be multiplied. And partial pressure, pure vapor pressure of the N-pentane is 521 torr. So that we shall write here 521 torr. So 521 into mole fraction of pentane not calculated. Here we can calculate it because mole fraction of the butane plus mole fraction of the pentane is always equals to 1, means sum of the mole fractions equals to 1. So mole fraction of the butane we calculated as 0.122. Then mole fraction of the pentane becomes 1 minus that value. So finally we get the 0.878. 0.878. This we shall substitute over here 0.878. So by doing all these calculations, we got the 679 point. This is equals to 679.84 torr. So this is the answer of the first sub question. Now let us try to solve the sub question B. So in the sub question B, also concept is almost same. They had given means basic information is same. Pure liquid vapor pressure of N-butane is 1823 torr and N-pentane is 521 torr. Now they did not give the mass of N-butane and the 9 N-pentane like in the sub question A, but they had given the total vapor pressure of the solution, that is 760 torr. Let us try to write down that first. So total vapor pressure of the solution is given as 760 torr. Now let us take the mole fraction of N-butane because they are asking the mole fraction of N-butane in this solution. So let us consider the mole fraction of N-butane as let us consider, let mole fraction of N-butane equals to Y, and some of the mole fractions are always equals to the 1. So mole fraction of the N-pentane is equals to 1 minus Y. Let us try to substitute this in the formula according to the Raoult's law. Total vapor pressure of a solution equals to the sum of the partial pressure. That means P naught A XA plus P naught B XB. Total vapor. Let us consider the first one as the N-butane. This is the pentane. Total vapor pressure they mentioned the 760 torr. So let us take the 760 torr here, and P naught A butane 1823 into mole fraction of N-butane is we have considered here as Y. So Y plus P naught B, that is pentane 521 torr into mole fraction of pentane is 1 minus Y. This is the form. So now by solving all these particular forms, we shall get the value of Y, that means mole fraction of Y, as 0.183. 0.183. So this is the answer for the sub question B. Now let us try to discuss the answer for the sub question C here. So in the sub question C, they are asking the mole fraction of the components in the vapor state. Mole fraction of any component in the vapor state of a liquid in liquid type solution formula is partial pressure of that component. If you take the mole fraction of A in the vapor state is equals to partial pressure of that particular compound divided by total pressure of the solution. This partial pressure of the component can also be calculated by taking like this P naught A XA. So by substituting these forms also we can get, means XA mole fraction of A in the vapor state now becomes P naught A XA divided by total pressure. So in the earlier form only we have got the all information. Let us consider this mole fraction of A in the vapor state as mole fraction of the butane, or let us try to get the mole fraction of butane in vapor state is equals to partial pressure means pure vapor pressure of butane into its mole fraction divided by the total pressure of the solution. I am considering it from the option A because it is a main question. So mole fraction of vapor butane in vapor state is equals to partial pressure of butane in vapor state. It was given pure vapor pressure is 1823 torr into its mole fraction. It was calculated in the option A as 0.122 divided by total pressure was calculated as 679.84. So by solving this, we can get the mole fraction of butane in the vapor state as 0.327. Now let's try to get the mole fraction of pentane in the vapor state. So the formula is mole fraction of pentane in vapor state equals to pure vapor pressure of pentane into its mole fraction divided by total pressure. So mole fraction of pentane in the vapor state is equals to pure vapor pressure was 521 torr. This is the basic for information, 521 torr, and mole fraction of pentane we calculated earlier as 0.878. So 0.878 divided by total pressure is common for both, that is 679.84. So by solving this, we shall get the 0.673, or else we can also calculate from the 1 minus this value, you can get this value. So if you substitute, because sum of the mole fractions always equals to 1, no? So from 1, if you deduct this value, you will get directly this value. So this is the answer of this question. 3 sub questions are clarified.